Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. My name is Sifu Bryan. I'm a Northern Prairie Mantis Comfort teacher with over 30 years experience. It is the 6th of the 6th, 2021. Welcome to my weekly quote. Let's get straight to it. People get discouraged. They try, they should remember from me, it takes courage not to be discouraged. Ben Fernez, most definitely. It does take courage and nowadays a lot of courage not to be discouraged from what's going on from around the world. It can be, it could take your heart. It could actually take your heart, and you mustn't allow that. So, guys, keep your spirits up, stay positive. From what I've seen and researched, there is a lot of good things to be positive about because there's now finally some truth coming through the mainstream media. Now, the mainstream media have propagated a lot of misinformation, a lot of lies, and they are now starting to leak out some of the truth of what's been going on from around the world. And one of them now is Mr. Dr. Fauci. He's getting exposed. He's like he'll be like the same as Matt Hancock, the health secretary over in this country. But he's been exposed. He's been destroyed for the amount of lies. They've done a Freedom of Information Act for his emails, and go and listen to some of Fox News with Fauci and his emails, and it's going to show you how how he's been given that misinformation, how he says one thing in public, but in private he does totally the opposite. Totally the opposite. That guy should be in jail for perjury, for fraud, and for crimes against humanity. And I think it's gonna come. I think it's gonna come. So, you know, we just want the truth of what's been going on. That's all we want. We want the truth. Now, another thing that I say to people is to know, to have an idea of what's going on, because for a lot of people this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But if you look at the Rockefeller playbook on Operation Lockstep, it shows you exactly what these governments have been doing. Exactly. Now, if you go onto Google, you're not going to see it. They're complicit. They're hiding it. But if you go onto DuckDuckGo, you'll see the information there. And then tell me if it's a coincidence. But I don't think it is. Very, very interesting and very much an eye-opener for anyone that's not sure of what's going on. Now, we must always remind ourselves this virus or whatever has a 98.8 recovery rate. We must remember this. Now, what's concerning for me is that they're now going after our children and they want to give them the you know what. Now, there's not enough data, there's not enough information, long-term information. I can't put this. We must protect the children. Please, before you let them have anything, must do your research. Must. Very, very important. Now, what else was I going to discuss? Now, yeah, the WHO has also said it's unreasonable to expect a total eradication of this so-called virus. So even they've said it, but other leaders are saying they want to get rid of it completely, which is really unreasonable. It's always been here, it's always been around. Do your research, do your research. But let me read this quote again. People get discouraged. They should remember from me, it takes courage not to be discouraged. And it does. It takes courage not to be discouraged. Let's go in from a martial arts aspect. From a fighter's point of view, you know, you're in a tough fight. You know, it's not going your way. You will get discouraged. But for my fighters, I always say to them, deep, dig deep, and never give up. Never give up. But guys, when you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, it's not easy. It's not easy. But if you go into the principles of the martial arts, you know, if you embrace the martial arts, you take on all this aspect. Meditation is phenomenal. It's fantastic. I meditate, and it helps me a lot, and it helps me to keep me centered, keep me base, and also it helps me to refocus my energies, which gives me that courage to continue to move on. So guys, embrace, if you're a martial artist, embrace everything, all the aspects of martial arts. Meditation is very, very important, especially in this day and time we're in now, especially. So that's it for me. Don't forget to like, share and comment, and of course subscribe if you're new around here. But once again, with this quote, people get discouraged. They should remember from me, it takes courage not to be discouraged. Ben Finesse, most definitely. But guys, it's going to be a short one, so take care, stay blessed, and keep your energies up, and keep your courage up. Take care, guys.